Hey guys, this is Alexis Waters and welcome to Literally Not Okay.
Have you ever wondered why we wear headphones on these shows when we can hear each other just like this?
I know. I think it's a safety net. I don't know. You don't need to. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I'm like, it adds more pizzazz to us.
Yeah.
It gives it that whole, I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah. I know. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like everybody's doing podcasts now. Like, what am I doing? I don't think everybody is doing it.
Trust me, they're not as good as yours.
But they're not you. That's the thing.
Yeah, I see
they're not you.
Quite a few of them, and there are some really bad ones.
And you're right. You make a great point because that's exactly true. There's nobody like you, so they don't have a podcast like you. They'll never be you, and you'll never be them.
Yeah.
So you just walk in your own lane.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
No, that's why I need your energy today.
Well, we will spread the energy and spread these legs. No, I'm just playing. Oh my God, that's so bad. I want so much gloss on that it looks like it's gonna drip.
That's what I think I noticed on your thing. How I'm doing that too. I'm copying.
My
love
lips
gloss.
are
always chapped.
Mine too.
My lips are always chapped.
Me too, dude.
I got like Botox in my lips.
Fuck.
Just for like, it's a hydrator. It's called like Skin Vive. I got Skin Vive in my lips. Didn't fucking work.
Oh my God. I got Botox a few months ago and it already wore off. I can see my wrinkles again.
Okay. That's what I've been taking.
Oh, so I'm camera 3 and you're camera 1. Okay, great. So now I know.
Both cameras.
And I always just look at myself, by the way. Like I'm staring at myself on the screen.
Well, yeah, because you want to make sure that everything looks right.
Yeah.
No, trust. That's how we learn.
No, and also I stopped getting Botox for a while because I do stand-up comedy and my jokes like weren't landing at all when I was like like my face was not moving. So like the crowd was like, and I'm very like theatrical on stage. So like when I was talking, like my face just had no expression.
Dude.
And they're like, yeah, so I'm taking a break, but I'm moving more than I've ever have. But I kind of weirdly like it. Is that
how many
weird?
units do you get?
Oh, I'm like, fuck me up. Like when I walk in, I'm like, I don't want to move anything.
Yes.
And I love the lip flip too. The lip flip's my favorite.
God,
but I never
amazing.
did filler. I never did filler in my lips. But I'm not really a fan of filler.
I haven't gone filler yet, but then again, I got a big ass face. I would look like a pillow face if I got filler.
I can't believe. So you just got Botox the first time in your life?
Are we recording or are we on?
Oh shit, we are.
Oh, we're on already?
Oh, okay. I mean, I could edit a bunch.
Okay.
Is there a Coke?
Cocaine?
No.
Okay, I'll let you.
No, I didn't eat enough today, and I think my brain's not functioning properly.
Girl, I haven't had shit today.
Why didn't you have breakfast?
Because I wake up late. I have like rock star hours. That's my sleep schedule.
Mine was too back in the day.
Oh, dude. So I sleep at 4 a.m. sometimes. Wake up at 2 p.m.
Christopher.
It's all over the place.
No, mine was really bad for a really long time, and then with stand up now, I kind of have to change it because like I'm on stage at like 10.
At night?
Yes.
Well, it's rockstar hours.
And then, I know, and we are rockstar.
Well, I talked to some of my friends who are out there in the industry, and they have the same issue. We're always up late at night. We ain't got shit to do.
Can I borrow the mirror?
Yeah, you can, baby. There you go. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, my God, yes. Wait, so, oh, yeah.
You and I fell from the same tree.
I think we did.
I'm loving all this. All the trees, honey.
Okay, let me
At least we didn't fall from the stripper pole. Not yet. Not yet.
Talk to me in 2 years.
Shit.
Okay, today I am so excited to be joined by everyone's favorite contestant from season 1 of Netflix's The Circle. Let's welcome the fabulous, the electrifying Christopher Sapphire.
Hi, everybody. I am so happy to be here with you. I'm sorry I have not eaten breakfast, lunch, nothing. So I have my little Deborah oatmeal cream pie and this supposedly fat-free drink. Girl, the illusion. I'm so happy to be here with you. Can I tell you, and I don't mean to interrupt, you are so beautiful.
Stop.
And this is weird that I'm here on your show because I met her in Los Angeles literally 4 weeks ago.
Yes.
And here we are in person.
I know. And when I met you, like you just had this energy about you that I was like, I need to be friends with that person.
We're going to be friends for the rest
and then
of
I
our
found
lives.
out you lived in Dallas, Oak
Yes.
Cliff, represent.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I need him on my podcast. And you're so beautifully like made by
Thank
God.
you. It's Maybelline.
No, like like the most interesting to look at.
God, how much do I owe you for all that love?
And like when you came into the building, like I felt your energy. You just have that presence.
I farted. She's so sweet. Can I tell you, one time I was hanging out with my homeboy and he looked at this really fine guy and he was like, maybe he's more with it. And then he looked at me, he's like, maybe it's Maybelline. I said, damn, bruh. But I love the joke. So I take that with me and I run with it. Look, I try to do the best I can with what God gave me, and that's all I can do.
No, I love it. Yeah. I love it. And I think I needed your energy today. So I'm so glad I have you on the show. We have so much to get into.
I love it. I'm here for you. And by the way, how are you doing?
I am good.
Good. I talked to somebody the other day when I was in LA and they go, Chris, how are you doing? I said, I'm great. They're like, no, how are you doing? I said, oh, I almost started crying.
I know, like speaks to your soul sometimes. I know.
He's like, do you have somebody that asks you how you're doing? I go, you know what?
No.
I don't know if I do.
I know. Sometimes we have to ask more, I think. Yeah. Just like genuinely, how are you doing? That's my comedian friends. I just started doing stand-up. It's like we're always checking in on each other.
Good.
And like our mental health, like that's like my safe place.
Yes.
Like I had a rough week last week. And I just went to a show and everybody just hugged me. And the hugs like felt like a human Xanax on me. Like I just felt so relaxed.
We need that.
Yeah, more hugs.
Well, we give so much.
But not from everybody, you know.
Well, I mean, a hug is a hug, you know. Some bitches can't even get a hug.
Yeah.
Get a hug where you can. Right?
Me and you should give out free hugs. Actually, $5. What?
I'm down. I'm down. I hope everyone wears deodorant.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I got a hug one time and her armpit landed on my shoulder and it was like a sweaty BO armpit and my shirt smelled like BO for the rest of the night. Like
she planted onion seeds in your shoulder. God bless her.
I know.
Some people don't know they're stinky.
I know, but like she kept her armpit on my arm.
She loved you.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
She marked you, honey.
Okay.
She marked you.
Before we get into anything, I want to tell you why I'm literally not okay today. Because I have been doing this egg cleanse. It's like, it's called an egg cleanse.
Alrighty.
And you're supposed to do it for like 3 days. And your egg would be clear by the end of day 3. I've been on like day 5 and it's still cloudy as fuck.
Where are you putting your eggs?
Okay, so you at night, you like take an egg and you rub it all over your body. Okay.
Oh. Are you Latina?
No, but my fiance is. So I think I'm becoming Mexican right before your very eyes.
Oh.
And like, I've been doing this egg cleanse, but like, I'm obsessed with it. And like, I just want to get to the finish line. Do you know about the ojo?
I know about ojo, but I've never heard it described in this way where you're waiting for it to clear up. Normally with ojo, they're praying over you and they're rubbing you with the egg and then they crack it afterwards. And then it will show if somebody's giving you something.
Yeah,
some
so
juju.
mine is like very cloudy right now.
Okay.
So I've been doing it, but I've been praying to God every time I'm rubbing it all over my body.
Yes.
And then I crack it, put it underneath my bed. And then
I think you're supposed to flush it, babe.
No, then I flush it in the morning.
Yes.
But my fiance's was clear in like 2 days.
Dude, this might sound weird, but I think there's something to this.
Like good or bad?
Well, I think there's something to it because I believe in God. I subscribe to it. That's how I keep my sanity in the world.
Yes.
But the whole thing is not really biblically based, but we still do it as Latinos. I know, long story. Anywho, one time I was in Fort Worth, Texas, and this dude kept staring at me at this club. I'm trying to watch the drag queens buck, and this dude is staring at me. By the end of the night, my head was throbbing. I felt like throwing up, and I looked over, and he's still staring at me. I go home. I tell my mom, you know what? I think I have ojo. She did the whole rubbing down. Hey. And she was like, oh my God, you really do. And then afterwards, I felt great.
Yeah.
Like it sucked out of you.
No, honestly, the past like 2 days, I've been feeling better. And I know that sounds crazy, but like I owe it to the egg cleanse.
Something.
What is it called?
Ojo. They're rubbing you down for ojo.
Okay, so ojo is what?
Eye.
Okay.
Ojo is Spanish for eye. So they're giving you the bad eye. And so what I think, if we're going to try to bring it back to God, I think what it is when they're praying over you, because the Bible talks about praying over people. I think that's what it is. So, honey, I'm glad you're doing better.
Yeah, like I'm on day 4 and I do day 5 and I feel like I've been feeling way better.
Wonderful.
Like I'm just trying to get all the night because I just feel off. Like I just feel off the past couple days.
Yes.
Just not myself, like disassociated, anxiety.
Mercury's and Gatorade.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. Blame it on a planet.
And so I will do anything to make me feel better. Like if somebody tells me to do rub an egg on my body, I will do it. And I think it's working. And it's kind of a bonding experience between my fiance and I.
Yes.
Because he's like it's like, okay, every night we're like, let's get the egg.
Let's get the egg, honey.
I'm dating a Fernandez. That's like, it's happening. Yeah.
I love that last name so much.
Alexis.
I had the biggest crush on a Fernandez in high school. I share this story all the time, and I think that last name's so sexy. Plus, if you look at like Alejandro Fernandez, Vicente's son.
Oh, yeah.
Very that.
Alexis.
I'm sorry, I queefed. That's so bad. Lord, this is why I believe in God, because I need all the forgiveness.
I know, same. Like I was speaking. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
I love this already. I'm having a ball.
So yeah, I am doing the egg cleanse.
Well, look, if you're really trying to feel good, pop a Zanny and keep it moving.
I do that too.
Hey, so I wonder if it's the whole cleanse or the Zanny.
Yeah, either way.
Whatever
I know,
it is, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So why are you literally not okay today?
I actually feel pretty good today, to be honest with you. If there's anything that's bugging me today, it's the humidity. And can we get this election over with?
Oh my God.
Lord Jesus. The inundation of emails and text messages. I'm like, all right, I already voted.
Okay. And I was telling you this earlier. I don't know if I registered and you're going to kill me. I think I registered because when you get a license, I think you have to be registered to vote.
I think so. It's been years since I got my license. I was 18 years old when I started driving. And every year I just get those cards in the mail that I'm registered again.
Yeah. Okay. So I have that card. So I
Where
think
you
I'll be good.
from?
New Jersey.
Hey, that explains the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee. Yeah.
Yes.
I moved here for a boy, fell in love.
Welcome to Dallas.
I love it.
Isn't it everything?
It's a very livable city.
Yes.
And it's clean and the people are so friendly. But I like going home just to get like a little bit of my Jersey back. You know?
I thought it was everything.
Oh, you thought it was there?
I was in Jersey for a circle reunion a few years ago. Fell in love. Well, I love New York because I'm the type of person that when I leave my home, I want to be amongst a lot of people.
Yes.
And tons of energies.
The energy in New York.
Everything.
There's nothing like it.
But speaking of Jersey, I was mind blown at how different they both are. For example, here's Manhattan. You go to Jersey and it's a neighborhood.
I know.
Like what?
I know. So I'm like right outside of New York City. I'm in Secaucus. So like literally mine was like a small town suburb and then 11 minutes to New York City, big city.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
And
like I liked the little bit of yeah.
The Lincoln Tunnel?
Yes.
Dude.
Look at you. You know what?
How did they build that, God?
Dude, I always think about how they built tunnels.
Do you ever look at the things humans build and go, what the is going on? The Matrix?
The pyramids.
They still don't know how they built those.
So weird.
I heard you can't even stick a card through the bricks. Like a credit card.
There's like a lot of conspiracy theories.
Tons. And I watch those shows, Ancient Aliens, all that stuff. And I will tell you this, maybe, just maybe, something was going on in ancient times that we are not aware of. The library at Alexandria burned down. A lot of ancient knowledge was swept away by that. But really, how were the Aztecs and the Mayans building pyramids and the Egyptians and people? What is this knowledge that went around the world when people weren't even aware that there was people on that side of the world?
And just like the fact that like a tunnel, there's water on top of it. How the fuck did they get down and build it?
Right. And here we got the roof leaking.
And it's cold in here right now. It is cold.
I love the cold.
Okay. Anyways.
I love the cold. I sleep with the bed jet, a ceiling fan, the air conditioning. I'm always hot.
What's your temperature at night?
Oh, God. In a perfect world, I want it like at 60 degrees. In a perfect
60?
world. In a perfect world, I'd be down for that.
Okay. Because I feel as if, like, I'm a 69 kind of gal, if you know what I mean.
I mean, hey. Ow. now.
No, I like 69, 68 temperature wise.
Ah.
And me and Tyler always fight because he likes it really cold, like 65,
Oh, I love him already.
64.
Marry him.
I know, I'm trying.
God.
I'm getting to it. But yeah, I like a 69.
He can rub my eggs. Trust. Those temperatures give me joy.
I'm going to text him. You want to rub my egg? I can't wait for you to rub my egg tonight. I don't know. I'm delusional today,
Lord have
guys.
mercy.
Do not judge me. Okay. So I know everybody, when I met you at the season 7 of the Circle Rap Party in LA,
Yes.
everybody loved you and
Oh
the
my
fans
God.
love you. Like you are known for your lovable and outgoing personality. And you were known to have the best one-liners in Circle history. And one that caught my attention was when you said, honey, it's called Godfidence.
Ah, yes.
So can you explain that to me and how can I get some?
Well, first and foremost, I want to clarify for all the beautiful people out there that I didn't come up with the term Godfidence.
Oh.
I just heard it throughout the years of my journey with God. And so when I said it on the show, I was shocked that the world had never heard that
No,
before. I was
never-
like, dude, what it means between you and I is just that I draw the center of myself from God. So opinions, the world, all that is kind of big time irrelevant when you know who you are in God. So it gives you a different type of confidence, which I
Yeah.
call Godfidence. Trust. And when it came to like copyrights and all that, it was already taken. But a lot of my other stuff, it's copywritten.
Oh yeah, so Godfidence is like like knowing yourself through God.
Your identity from God.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you know that and your foundation's in that, nothing can take that away from you.
I know.
Opinions are vapor. You just know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, the world can sway you in so many directions. Next thing you know, you're just completely lost. You're people pleasing. You're all over the place. Anxiety at 1,000. And so you can't find your center.
I need to find my center, Chris.
Did that resonate in your heart somewhere?
Yes.
Well, God,
I feel like I might cry. Like I'm in that.
You can cry, honey.
No, but that's what I need. Like I just feel like that's when I'm doing the egg, I'm like, God, like I know my worth, but like I talk so bad to
Yes.
myself.
Yes.
And I need to just like believe in myself more, especially just with all the things I'm doing, just like doing the podcast, doing stand up. Like I'm putting myself out there and I know I can do those things, but like I just don't believe it. Like I don't know how to explain it.
The thing with faith that is so powerful, Alexis, is that it even cancels out the negative voice within.
I know.
Because God is so strict about follow my way because I am the way. So when the brain tells you things that go against the way, then you don't believe it.
I know.
And it keeps you on this path that obviously works because it's produced so much amazing things in my life. So I know that I'm not just in la, la, la. And plus, when you go down the rabbit hole, I was talking to my good friend Michael Zavala at the airport about this. When you go down the rabbit hole of Christianity, the evidence for it, if you ever been like, how do we know this is real? It's just so mind blowing. So I'm that kind of person. I love history.
Yeah.
And so I have to know a lot to subscribe to something. I question everything.
Yeah, same.
And so I even questioned my faith a few years ago and went down rabbit holes and feeling like, wait, and now I'm at a way different place in my journey. So if you feel like, oh my God, I need to figure out who I am, I think you're waking up.
Yeah.
When people say woke, I think that's what that really means. When you realize, who am I? What am I? How do I know anything that I know? And you really start questioning absolutely everything about yourself. The light has turned on. And now I think it's calling you to come to it, to figure out really who you are.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And just like I people please like crazy.
It's exhausting.
And I don't know. I know it's exhausting. And then like I beat myself up because I'm like, I should have said no, or why did I say yes when like I don't want to do that, you know?
Oh, people pleasing is futile. You can never please the whole world.
I know.
Look, God himself can't please the whole world. Some people think the worst of it.
Yeah.
So there you go. So if God can't please the whole world because some people just don't find nothing in it, why would you want to do that? It's exhausting.
I know. I really need to work on like my people pleasing, but it's so hard.
It gets easier.
It does.
It does, because the more you start changing your inner core, your spiritual core, things just start falling off of you. And you look back at your life and go, golly, I used to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love golly. I love when people from Texas say golly.
Golly, I used to be like that, bitch. Fuck was I thinking? Look at me now.
Do you say fixin' too?
Girl, I say all kinds of shit. Sometimes the word y'all turns into yar.
Oh, no.
Your house looks crazy. It ain't even y'all no more. It's yar.
And for the audio only listeners, like, I need to explain how good your hair looks.
Thank you, boo.
Like, you have a great hairline, great hair.
Oh, thank
you. You are
you.
blessed, baby.
Dude.
God really does love you. You do have that confidence.
Alexis Waters. Thank you. I just turned 36. I did Botox for the first time a few months ago. It already wore off. And I'm just at that point where I'm like, wow, I can see the transformations happening through time. And I've just surrendered to the fact that I'm going to be like Dolly Parton and sharing those people when I'm in my 60s, 70s, and 80s, and I'm fine with that. People say that I remind them of Walter Mercado, the psychic on Univision or Primer Impacto, and I'm fine with that. Look, God gave me this big hair for a reason, and he gave me this huge forehead and this big face for a reason. I mean, it's a lot of real estate. So I'm just going to do the best I can with it while I'm here. And we'll be right back. And that's just what you do. I remember when I went and got the Botox, they stabbed my face with that needle like a good 20 sometimes. And it didn't hurt at all.
I know.
I was shocked.
Do you want to know something? Can I just say something?
Tell me everything.
I get horny when I get Botox. It's so weird.
Well, you're getting poked.
I know. But like the pain, it's a weird feel. Like I actually told my Botox lady and she was like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. But maybe it's something about pain. I think I have like a symptom or something. But I do love getting Botox.
I think getting poked.
For more reasons than one.
Well, yes, because I think getting poked by needles does something to the body.
Yes. Or
acupuncture, for example.
yes.
So something about something entering you stimulates a sensation and it does all this stuff. So going back to how you feel, maybe there's some science to that.
Yeah, and I'm not alone. Maybe there's other people out there like me.
Yes, because there's some people, Alexis, that when they're shaving or like shaving their legs, they get turned on.
Ooh.
And this is not to be nasty, everybody. This is just real dill pickle stuff. So I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah, it's a thing. Even when I get my eyebrows threaded.
Oh, I mean,
It's
hello?
a pain thing. I don't know if it's a pain thing.
And subconsciously, maybe you think, oh, I'm getting more beautiful. I'm getting more ready for my man. I don't know.
Yeah.
We can go down those rabbit holes.
Wait, also, I know, well.
I feel sexy eating egg rolls at 3 a.m. when I'm slightly inebriated and I'm at home looking in a mirror, listening to sad Mariah Carey songs. And it gives me so much joy.
See, this is what I need. Like, I feel like your type of confidence is like what the world needs. And like, I need answers. So like, I'm very obsessed with how people take care of themselves or like practice self-care. Like, what is your main thing that you can't live without, that you do every day to make yourself better, to make yourself feel better, and to be better?
There's many, but to keep it very light, it would have to be lip gloss. And I firmly believe that chapstick does not do enough for me, so I need gloss.
No. Chapstick, I think, makes my lips more chapped.
I agree. Can I tell you, before I came out, busted out of the closet when I was 14 years old, I used to dabble around with something called Carmex. And I loved Carmex because when it heats up, it looks glossy. But I was still in the closet at that time before, right? So people would be like, are you wearing lip gloss? I'd be like, no, this is Carmex. You can't tell me shit. It's Carmex. When I busted out of the closet, I said, fuck this gloss. And my lips are always chapped too.
Always chapped.
Always, dude.
I drink so much water. Like, because maybe
Water.
I'm like...
I love the jersey. Please don't ever change that. You keep it up.
I always drink water. I always put chapstick on, like, but I'm constantly like reapplying. Like, it's never enough.
Never enough. And it has to be thick. I love, and I'll say it publicly, MAC lip gloss, the clear one, is everything. And I hope one day to have my own lip gloss, and I want it to be 10 times more thicker.
I swear to God, while we're just having this conversation, I had a manifestation for you of having your own lip gloss company.
Lord, you heard it here first.
I'm
Please,
telling
God.
and I have like I think I have a special talent where I can see the future. So
you know what?
like, that's so Raven.
Alexis, I have manifested pretty much everything I've ever wanted so far in my life.
Okay, good.
And I say that with Godfidence.
No, I keep having this like reoccurring vision in my head. Can I say it? Should I say it?
Say it.
Of me in a leopard jumpsuit doing stand-up with big hoops and red lips. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it for like years.
It is time to go find that suit and put it on and do that.
I know. But I think
moving
in
you.
my manifestation, I'm pregnant.
Be up there pregnant in the suit with your red lip.
Yeah.
Give yourself some Spice Girl hair.
I
the
know.
horns like Scary Spice.
That's my vibe. But I feel like this year I started taking action towards that. I started taking classes for stand-up and stuff. So I think it's going to come true.
Alexis, how long have you been doing stand-up?
Like 6 months.
Do you write your jokes when you're at home?
Yes.
And you knew always you wanted to be a stand-up comedian?
Yeah. It was always a dream of mine to do.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's your calling.
I know.
And I feel, and I say this with 100% sincerity, I feel that I'm in the presence of greatness looking at you.
Stop.
And that is the honest truth. When I met you in LA, I felt a vibe. And when I looked at your Instagram, just to look at pictures of you before I came on, because you want to know who you're about to go talk to, I said, why do I feel like I know you? Or like I've met you before. You remind me of somebody, or there's something telling me there's something there.
That we met in a past life?
I don't know.
Well,
maybe I met you at Subway.
I feel like the same way though. I feel like I've met you in my lifetime before.
You know?
And I don't know what it is.
I feel like you and I are those type of people that would run into each other at like a salad bar. Hey, how are you? I'm great. Just nasally talking for no freaking reason. Humid, sweaty foreheads, and just get along for the rest of our lives.
No, that's the vibe. That's like I feel it. I knew immediately when I met you. Like I think I've met. Where the fuck have I met you?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. I love how
you're figuring it out.
Is it gonna rain? Did y'all clock Alexis is sitting around grabbing her blessings?
I always grab my boobs. I think it's just an anxiety thing too, or just like a safe thing.
Yes.
And this one always hurts, so I always grab it.
Well, I used to have big breasts. When I was a little boy, I was very husky and overweight, and I had massive breasts. My breasts were so big, my brother would chase me around the house, pin me to the ground, beat me up with love, and then bite my love handles and my side boob, and he would laugh, and I'm screaming bloody, and he was just tickle pink. And I'll never forget the first time I tried on a muscle shirt when I was a little boy. I said, hey, dude, how do I look? He opened the door, busted out laughing, and I'm just standing there with the rain cloud over me, and it's raining, thunderstorm with my big breasts and my little muscle shirt. Good times. So I empathize with everybody out there that's going through, whatevs. Trust. I've been through it all. I've been big. I've been small. I've been tiny. I've been tall. I've been all, honey. I think I've lived like 3 lifetimes. Enough for everybody. And I think I've suffered for the whole world.
No, I think the world needs more of you, to be honest.
Thank you. Well, here I am, world. What do you need from me?
So your form of self-care is lip gloss is number 1.
Lip gloss, meditation. Oh my gosh, deodorant, hairspray. I love Revlon. It doesn't break me out. God bless you, Revlon. I came into Revlon Foundation because I used to wear Mary Kay. How Dallas of me. And I ran out of my Mary Kay products, and I ran to the drugstore, came across the Revlon Foundation, and I've been with Revlon ever since. I love you. What else?
Well, whatever hairspray you're using, you got to keep using because
Thank you, Alexis.
Your hair has not moved.
It is the yellow bottle of Got to Be Freezing spray. All the drag queens wear it. Some even spray it on their face. And I tell them, that's going to break you out. They're like, no, it's setting my muck. I said, girl, it's going to break you out. It's for your hair, Mary. It is for your hair.
I love you. I needed this energy.
I'm happy to be here.
No.
We can talk all day, honey. I ain't got shit to do at home. I was at home wondering if I should plant some pumpkin seeds. I'm like, well, I don't even really eat pumpkins. But, the older you get, you ain't got nothing to do. You start doing random stuff, drawing designs in your hair.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst interviewer right now.
No, you're great.
But
I'm having a ball.
You're cracking me up. This is what I need.
I think you're phenomenal. I really do. I've been on other podcasts where I'm like, Well,
how are you doing today? How about that weather?
I'm just like, keep it going.
Okay.
I support.
So we're going to play a game and I'm going to say a word or whatever, a phrase. You're going to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Your dating life.
Non-existent.
Aww.
Mummified. Dehydrated. Powdered. Cobweb. Sad. Do 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 do. So open up your morning. So bad.
So what was the last date you've been on?
God. Okay, I tell this story all the time. Camera 3. I've never been on a real date.
Christopher.
I've been single since I was in high school. I only have had one true, honest, real relationship, and that was when I was in high school. And I'm still friends with that amazing guy. He is phenomenal. And it's been, 20 years? This was back in 2005, 6, 20 years? It was 2005, 4. It was in those years.
Yeah.
And after high school, I have not been able to find anyone. I'm on the dating apps, not really anyone. There's been people that have been interested, but I don't feel that spark, Alexis.
Yeah, you have to have a spark or some type of
something.
Yeah.
I think we owe it to ourselves.
So you haven't gone on so you're going on the dating apps, but you're not meeting people on dates from the dating apps?
I connect with people. They don't talk at all. I mean, it'll be like, hey, how are you? Well, girl, I'm great. How are you? And then that's it.
This small talk.
Oh my gosh.
Is draining.
I feel like I'm talking to like a thumb. And I will say, may he rest in peace. I miss you with all my heart. My good friend, Frankie, who passed on to glory a few months ago, he took me to Spaghetti Warehouse. Because he felt so bad that I had never been on a real date. And we sat in the trolley and we had a wonderful time. And after that friend date, I would still tell my story because I'm keeping it real. And he'd get so mad. He's like, I took you on a date. I was like, Frankie, we're friends.
Yeah.
But the whole somebody picking me up, giving me flowers. I bought you some Louboutins. No.
I don't know if that, I mean, I haven't gone on a date that, Louboutins are really painful.
I heard they are, but a lot of things are painful.
That is
true. You see the shoes I'm wearing right now.
Let me see.
They're hella painful.
Oh, put them up.
Look at that.
Show.
Oh my
damn,
God.
girl. Okay.
Painful, but it feels good.
Yeah. No, it does.
So I keep it up. My shoe, I'm telling y'all, my closet looks like a drag queen. It's true.
I keep it comfortable in here.
That's very comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. Next word is Britney Spears.
Oh, God, hit me, baby, one more time. I am looking forward so fiercely to the day that Britney... excuse me. I'm so sorry, y'all.
We are twins.
God bless. I am looking so forward to the day that Britney Spears makes her massive comeback. I follow her throughout all the lands of social media, and I look at her and I feel like there's still more chapters to be written. And I wish her all the success and everything she needs in the world.
No, I love that. That would have been really awkward if you said something bad because I'm a diehard Britney Spears fan. No matter what she does.
Are you diehard from the beginning?
Yes.
Never look back. We said, how was I to know I'd miss you so? You really do know the songs. Okay, yeah, you really do.
No, I'm a diehard. I went to every single one of her concerts. And then I remember the Piece of Me tour was that when she was going through it and she was just half-assing all the performances. And I felt as a Britney fan, something was going on.
Yeah.
And it was after,
yeah.
I stalk her on Instagram and then I always DM her like a creep just to show her how much I love her.
Oh.
Because I feel like the artists now, there's nobody that I love as much as Britney.
Oh my!
You know what I mean?
She's phenomenal.
I can't get to that level that I have with Britney with the newer artist.
Well, Alexis, that time period was
different,
legendary beyond.
Yes,
I tell my good friend, one of my bestest friends in the world, Victor Louis. I always tell him, I'm like, there is nothing today like that movement of pop back then. Everybody was on their A game beyond. And I still remember watching Britney Spears perform Baby One More Time on the Donnie and Marie talk show, and I was bit by the bug. I would lock myself up in my room and pretend I was going to be a backup dancer and listen to Now I'm Stronger.
With the chair.
Oh my gosh.
God, I know.
And it got better and better and better.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So
I would love, I mean, obviously I want her to be happy, so whatever makes her happy. And I feel like the music industry really like messed her up. So for her sanity, I wouldn't want her to do another song. But like for me, I would like to hear one more Britney song.
I hope so too, because
yeah.
I mean,
I know it actually makes me sad talking about it because I love her so much and I just want the best for her. But like, it's rough out there.
It is rough. And you know how we were talking about spirituality and all that. I know how it is. You know, the mind is very powerful.
Well, also I read her book, didn't read, I actually listened to it, but she was saying how like she prayed every day while she was in this
conservatorship.
Yeah, but they put her in like it was not a rehab, like I don't know. And she was in there for like 10 days and she said she prayed every single day. And then one of the nurses came in and showed her the Free Britney movement. And she was like, in her book, she said like, never fuck with a girl who prays. And like, it like something inside me, I was like, Britney's that girl.
Yeah.
Like she's just.
Yeah, I hope I wish her all the best, everyone who is watching this lovely show. I love Britney with all my heart. I remember there was a channel back in the day called the Box Music Channel. And it was the premiere of the song Sometimes I Run. And she's on the pier.
Sometimes I'm high.
Right.
I know. And she sprained her ankle during that performance.
Oh.
And the fact that I know that is insanity.
God, I love that you love Britney.
Yeah.
I love Christina Aguilera.
Oh, that was going to be my next one. First thing that comes to your mind when I say Christina Aguilera.
Oh my God.
And can we just talk about how good she looks right now?
What the hell?
What is she on? I need to know what she's on.
Clearly she has a genie.
Yeah.
That came out of a bottle and kept it on deck all these years and finally put it to use. Because whoa.
Like they were showing her, I don't know, what do you think it is? Because
you know, everybody,
she looks like she's 21 again.
Everybody's out there like, oh my God, I'll Zampac. Okay, and what if it is? You know?
Yeah, no, I don't care. I just want to know.
I think if Christina, what if she needed it? You know, people are so quick to judge. What if she needed it? Anyways, everybody has their opinions, but she looks phenomenal.
So good.
And what do I think of Christina Aguilera? I was on my way to my aunt's house in Oak Cliff. I used to listen to 106.1 Kiss FM, the pop radio station here in DFW. And it was the premiere of a song called Genie in a Bottle. Mind you, I had never heard this song. And it comes on, I'm listening, and I am blown away with one listen to this song. I get to my aunt's house, my cousin Amber's there, and I'm like, Amber, have you heard something about a genie or something? She says, no. Well, we would watch the Box Music Channel. It ends up showing the video. And now we knew who was responsible for this genie song. And I was bit by the Christina Aguilera bug. And I have been to every tour. The Stripped album is so iconic. It was my coming out album. I would listen to it. Beautiful. The Voice Within, all that stuff.
Oh my God, beautiful. Like,
all that. And it was my coming out therapy. So I've never met Christina Aguilera. You're hearing it here first. She will be my friend in this lifetime. I feel spiritually connected to her.
That's how I feel about Britney. Like, we're going to speak into existence. Like, I'm going to be friends with Britney one day. You're going to be friends with Christina.
Oh, of course.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. And Alexis, growing up, I said I'm going to be friends with this person, this person, this person, this person. And they're in my phone right now.
Stop.
So it's going to happen.
Who?
I don't want to say on camera. Because it's you know, it's private, but I'll show you.
Okay.
But it's so cool that these people used to be in my locker. I idolize them. And you know how they say don't meet your idols?
Yeah.
These people are phenomenal.
Okay, yeah. That's why I'm nervous to ever meet Britney because she has been my idol. And I don't know if that's going to, oh no, I think a burp is coming.
Let it out. Oh, that's good. That is a good one, Alexis. That came from the menudo of your heart. Deep down.
I'm trying to find my Godfidence.
Well, you know, it's releasing pressure.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Have you ever seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? You know how they're burping because they're about to get mutilated by that fan? And then they start descending back to the earth? I think a burp brings you back down to earth.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I love this show. I love this show. You have a bomb ass podcast.
Thank you. I'm literally not okay. It's very on brand for me. But okay. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say celebrities thanking Beyonce? Have you heard about this?
Like they're praising Beyonce and
like
everything?
Every celebrity, when they win any type of music award, they're thanking Beyonce. Have you seen this?
I have.
Okay.
I don't really think much of it. I think it's fun and playful.
Yeah, but like it is bizarre that like everybody does it.
Well, they also thank her
But
for
it
the
also
internet.
she is Beyonce.
She is Beyonce, and it's so wild. I'm so proud of her career and how big she's gotten. Her and Gaga and Pink. Who else packs stadiums in today's world?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, yep. So they're the far and few. Shakira. Did you hear Shakira had to cancel her tour because she needed bigger venues?
Stop.
She canceled her tour, not because of bad ticket sales, but because the in demand was so high. Now they had to reschedule and move her to stadiums. But she's an icon.
I love Shakira.
Oh, I've seen her in concert.
I was
Whoa.
going through a really rough time and I took a weed gummy and I took a shower and I danced to Shakira for a solid like 2 hours by myself
Isn't
in the
it
shower.
everything?
And I swear I was cured. Whenever.
Dude, this is just my opinion. Maybe you might agree. I think Shakira, especially in the early days, she's like the Latina Alanis Morissette. If you ever hear her early music,
Yeah.
whoa.
But
amazing.
does Alanis Morissette know how to dance like Shakira?
No, not the dancing part.
Oh, yeah, I was
just
gonna
the really deep,
Yeah.
folky lyrics. I mean,
And
just beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love Alanis Morissette.
I love her too.
I just love the man.
So, but you do understand what I'm talking about with the Beyonce thing. Like, I think maybe I just went into a hole on the TikTok. I need to stop doing that. And then it was like showing me all videos of Beyonce, like all celebrities thanking Beyonce.
I think it's silly and funny. You know,
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't think too much in it. I know there's conspiracies and
No.
people are like, oh my gosh, is she a witch?
Okay, last but not least, Joey Sasso.
Oh my God, I love that man. I love you. Joey Sasso. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this planet. I hope many, many years. But if you ever see this clip, I freaking adore you. I think you're so real. You're so cool. You're so talented. And thank you. Thank you for being a friend.
So you and Joey met on The Circle.
We met right when you see the finale of the show
Yeah.
and it's the big reunion part and everybody's at the dinner table. We met then. And then after the show, COVID hit. And so a lot of us couldn't see each other for maybe a year and a half afterward. And he was like, you're going to stay at my house. And he was just so accommodating, so hospitable. He is down to earth and absolutely hyper.
Yeah.
He wakes up that hyper, and I'm used to those big personalities because for many years I traveled around with Alyssa Edwards, and she's just as hyper.
Yes.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, I put them in categories. These are the energetic human beings.
Yeah.
And I just think he's very talented. He has a new movie out there called Young Lion of the West. Check it out, everybody. It's on Amazon Prime. He's done tons of other reality shows, and he's just really cool. I was at the red carpet for the American Music Awards official after party, and he was hosting it, and I was so happy.
Look at you guys.
It was cool. I was there to support. They were like, la, la, la. They put the mic to my face. I'm like, I'm here to support Joey Sasso, honey. It was everything.
And so you had a really good experience with The Circle.
It changed my life completely.
So it was filmed during COVID?
It was filmed before we even knew a pandemic was coming.
Stop.
We had no clue. So it was, what's the word? Serendipitous? Is that the word? Good after good after good after good. So I was at Alyssa Edwards' house. It's the year 2020. It's New Year's Day now.
Yes.
And it premiered on New Year's 2020. My phone was blowing up instantly. And so we knew something had happened because we went and filmed it and had no idea what we were getting into.
Yeah.
And then we hear the ratings are wonderful. COVID ends up hitting. The ratings go beyond anyone's imagination because the world was at home watching.
Yes.
So all of our social media footprints exploded. And it's rare that reality shows do that for people these days.
Yeah.
But The Circle, it was a blessing. A blessing.
So for like any of my listeners that don't know what The Circle is about, like what do you do?
So The Circle is a social media competition where we are all living in an apartment complex. Nobody can hear each other. Nobody can see each other. And we are playing so hard to become the most popular person in the entire system. And then you win $100,000. And I'm part of season 1. They call us the OGs. And it was just wow. The ratings were so incredibly wow during COVID. And then because of legal issues, it didn't air in the United Kingdom, but it was airing in France, all over the world, everywhere, all over the world. And then they got clearance to air it. So the debut was huge. Then COVID hit, made it even bigger. Then the UK got to see it. So that was a third life. And then when season 2 came out, everybody went back to show their friends season 1. So it had 4 lives. And to this day, I still get messages from people like, oh my gosh, I'm totally late. I'm watching The Circle. And they got bit by the circle bug. And they're so sweet. And I think all the people out there after 4 years, almost 5 years, who are still on this journey with all of us and following us and excited for all of our careers. It's just been really wow.
No, when I met like everybody, and it's like a sense of community.
Oh yeah, we all definitely get along genuinely. And you saw, I mean, it gets bigger. Feel like we birthed so many children, the circlers.
And even a dog. There's a dog that was on
and the gays and oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I've tuned into every season. I think I've been to every reunion. It's always great seeing everybody. I love them all. And I'm so happy to see all their successes and everything they've gone to do.
No, but everybody loves you, I think.
How does
it feel like to be loved?
I am very, very grateful because somebody once said, I think it was Oprah, that when people show you love, it's God's love coming through them to you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I have this song stuck in my head for the rest of my life. It's Christ has come, Christ has risen, Christ will come again.
Oh God, I love this show.
Amen, sister. Okay, I can literally talk to you all day long, but
I'm here for you. I am here. I'm an open book. But really, truly, thank you to all the amazing supporters out there. I'm not a perfect person.
Nobody is.
I'm not. I have many flaws and I've messed up a lot in my life, but I learn from things. I evolve, I grow, and I try to be a good person. That's it.
What's the last thing that you learned about yourself that you want to do better? And I love how you do that.
Oh, girl, I've been tongue popping since I was in middle school. It's such a habit. It's like an attitude reflex. Whenever
I like it. I like it.
What have I learned? Well, I've learned that all I need really in life is just God.
I thought you were going to say lip gloss.
Well, earlier I thought when you said something that you went home and you took a shower, I swear I thought you were going to say I went home, I took a gummy. You said you did a gummy?
Took a gummy?
I thought you were going to say I took a gummy and I was going to take a shit. I was like, oh my gosh, it's that kind of show?
No, I never done that in my entire life.
Well, today is a brand new day. I live.
Christopher Sapphire, thank you so much for coming on Literally Not Okay. Where can everybody follow you? If you have anything going on that you would like to mention, go right ahead.
I just want to say, you guys, again, thank you so much. Being Miss America, Miss Gay America has been a pleasure. No, I'm just playing. You can find me. Go to Google, search Chris Sapphire, and I pop up all over the place. And I will see you there. And also, if you've never seen The Circle, go check it out. Season 1. If you're bored at home, I promise you're going to love it. And check out all the other seasons. It's an addiction.
It's an addiction.
And thank you for having me on your show.
No, thank you for coming on. And I think there was one more last thing that I had to say.
Oh, anything. Take your time. I love how I keep looking this way because
I just look at myself the whole time.
Well, I'm imagining all these beautiful audience members here because you deserve all of that you want in this life and more.
No, this is why I needed you. Like, I have a lot of self-doubt issues and I need to figure it out.
Well, remember, when you learn who you are, the Godfidence thing, all that goes away.
The fact that I'm like low-key starting to question that, like, who am I? Yeah. Why am I always people-pleasing? I'm always having anxiety. And like, I work out, like my life is very balanced. So like that feeling, I need to figure that out.
The reason you feel the way you do, Alexis, is because you care.
Yeah.
You care about your career and you care about making people laugh and you care. But the beauty about God is that he knows you care. but
Yeah.
the journey was never for you to carry.
Yeah.
He's going to do it. He already had the plans for you. Your whole life is already written. If you subscribe to Christianity, if you do, you know that your life is already written and you're just enjoying every day. And as you meditate on that and really get into it, you just learn to just go with the flow of life.
I know.
That's it.
That's what I need to do more of.
That's
I have
it.
weeks where I do that. I go with the
Yes.
flow and then I get lost and then I
Yes.
get sidetracked and then I got to come back.
That's it. And I want to encourage not only you, but to all the audience out there. A lot of times people in show business or entertainment, they see anxiety like a bad thing. Like, fuck, I'm anxious. Am I going to fumble? Am I going to suck? Embrace that freaking anxiety. It makes
Yeah.
you more human.
Yeah.
And so many people at home also have anxiety, relate to it. So if they see somebody who's a little fidgety or nervous, it just shows you care. You're
Yeah.
real. You're real.
Yeah, I'm letting it all out on the line.
You're
here.
real, honey.
Can I please put your tuxedo on?
Yeah. You want to wear the blue jacket?
We'll end it with this. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure to put in the comments why you're literally not okay this week, and we'll get to talking. Oh, yeah. I feel like this is going to be in a museum one day.
I'm like Alexis. I grab my breasts. Hey, that looks good on you.
Hey.
Totally
hey.
looks great on you. I love it. And I love wearing black, so I'm good with
Oh,
this.
I like this.
Dude,
oh, my God. Thank
you're
you
the
so
bomb.
much.
Where can people go see you do stand up?
Oh, Dallas Comedy Club.
Ow.
I know. I have to start like figuring out how to like promote my shows.
Well, I mean, I say this with love and everything, but you're so great.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the Literally Not Okay podcast. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow Literally Not Okay podcast on Instagram and the TikTok. See you guys next Wednesday.